Hey Ted, how are you?
Hi Cidalia, how are you?
I am doing so well. Thank you for having me, and thank you for showing me this beautiful backdrop in this beautiful vehicle. Tell me a little bit about the car that we're in front of.
Well, I had the backdrop flown in. No one's
I'll take the backdrop any day.
No, this is a Porsche 911. It's a beautiful car. It's a convertible. It's a Carrera. It's a C4 Asset, so it's all-wheel drive, and it was designed by Dr. Ferdinand Porsche.
Well, and this isn't the first Porsche that you've had. You've had several in your lifetime.
I've had several. My favorite was I had a Targa, 1992 Targa all-wheel drive, and I used to drive it all the time. It was my main car at the time. I put snow tires on it and drive it in the winter and take it skiing. It was fun and a great car.
There's nothing better than that.
Never broke down.
Really? That's great.
Perfect.
That's great. I love that whole look of a wreath in front of the car, the skis coming out the back, the presents and ribbons. It's beautiful. Well, tell me a little bit about what it is artistically that you love about this car. I know you're into art, and tell me a little bit about the movement that this kind of comes out of.
It came out of the Bauhaus movement that was formed in 1919 by Walter Gropius, and essentially it's a simple design, and so part of the joy of owning this car is its simplicity and the integrity and the honesty of the car, and it's been preserved over the decades by Porsche. It's just terrific.
Yeah, and that's what really that movement was. It was something that was very simple. They utilized the materials in a very well thought out way as well. And Porsche has been, you know, true to that. As you say,
Absolutely.
It's a timeless machine, and they've been true to the form, true to the design from day one. It's really, really a beautiful car. So, I mean, I think the only thing left to do is really get in it and take it for a drive and see what it's all about.
Let's see if we can do that.
All right, great.
I'll take you in my chariot.
Well, thank you. Okay, Ted, wow, what an amazing drive. What a gorgeous day. And that engine in the back?
Oh, unbelievable. Are you sitting down? Let me just
I am.
Put the pedal down a little bit. Wow, I feel like I'm in my time machine, taking me back to my youth.
You love the sound of that engine. I can see it written all over your face.
It's fabulous.
It's really a throaty type of sound. Do you have sport mode on?
Yeah, it's great.
It is.
Great.
It's wonderful. This car is amazing. Thank
Handles
you so
like
much.
a dream.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. So, you know, Ted, you are, you know, talk about time machine. Now you're in the chapter of your life where you are retired. You've moved a lot of your businesses public, and now you have kind of a new focus, and that is helping people. Tell me a little bit about what drives you.
Well, several years ago, my wife and I started a Charles Family Charitable Foundation. We've helped numerous charities, both locally and nationally. And and we also started an art gallery. And in fact, this week we have a show called Red, and we're helping a young student who's at Endicott College, Matt, do this show as part of his senior thesis to help him to graduate and hopefully train these people, artists, to get careers in the arts, not just as artists, but as curators, gallery managers, museums. There's so many fields they can enter into, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm learning so many things. It's like this car here. It was built by Dr. Ferdinand Porsche, who's, again, we talked earlier, who was good friends with Walter Gropius and started the whole Bauhaus movement. I'm driving in a piece of art.
You are driving in a piece of art. And I think it's great that you are helping young artists, you know, see different avenues that they can take. It's not all about putting the brush to the canvas, but really marketing themselves. And, you know, many people, I'm sure, along your life also gave you some direction, which helped you get to your point in your life. And now you're doing that for them, which I think is really admirable.
It's important to give back. I went down to MIT not too long ago, and we're talking about arts and sciences, and you look at so much with artificial intelligence, so much of it relies on not just the mechanical part of the artificial intelligence, but the actual art and creating it. They work together in tandem. So it's more than just paintings and what many people misconstrue as solely paintings. Art is not necessarily that entirely. Here's my car. This is a piece of art.
Right, right. You know, art is really, it's really in everything about life, isn't it? So I just really love that that's what you guys are doing, and that's where your focus is right now. And I just love that you took me out today for a drive, and I learned so much more about you. Thank you so much for having me.
And we're riding off into the sunset.
We are. The sun is right there.
As life should be. Thank you, Cidalia.
Thank you so much, Ted. This has been wonderful.
Okay.